I got another one. I should be mad at myself, but I'm really not. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ben and I'm a photographer and videographer based in North Wales. Camera bags. We all love them. We're all constantly looking for the perfect camera bag and we never seem to find it. Truth is, there is no such thing. Whatever camera bag you get, it's at the end of the day not going to be serving one single purpose. Especially for someone like me, a working photographer, videographer. I do all manner of photo and video jobs. So what I actually need to get in my camera bag on a daily basis changes on a daily basis. At the moment, my main camera backpack, which I can get the most stuff in, is the Nomadic Peter McKinnon camera backpack. I did a review all about this bag up here. This is the Nomadic Peter McKinnon camera backpack. And previously on this channel you will have seen my Panasonic Lumix camera bag. I wouldn't blame you if you'd never heard of these bags. Unless you bought a Lumix camera within the last 2 or 3 years, there's no reason for you to even know they existed. But they're fantastic. I love them. I've got the small backpack and a messenger bag. These are primarily designed for use with a micro four thirds system. They're from Lumix. The messenger bag I actually got for free when I bought my first Lumix G9. And then when I bought another Lumix G9, I decided I probably need a bigger bag. And even though I switched over to a full frame Sony system over a year and a half ago now, I still use both of these bags very regularly. The backpack is perfect for an everyday going around town backpack. You got a good compartment at the bottom for a few bits of camera gear, and the top half is empty. Put whatever you want in there. I can also fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro in the laptop sleeve, and for most things it's pretty good. The messenger bag is just as good, obviously smaller. It's pretty good if you want to carry a camera, maybe 2 or 3 lenses, and a couple of other daily bits and bobs. You can also fit a iPad Pro. I have the 11-inch, but for the last 6 months or so, it's actually been housing my drone. Just by chance, I happened to find out it was perfect for housing my Mavic Air 2 with the spare batteries, controller, iPad mini, and the iPad mini holder as well as all the little bits, filters, all of that. It's a perfect bag for my drone stuff. So that's basically all it does these days. Which brings us on to my new bag. I'm sure you've all seen these before. This is the Billingham Hadley Pro. Honestly, it's a little bit bigger than I was expecting, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for me. This is the older version. It's not the Hadley Pro 2020. It's also not the Hadley 1. It is the Hadley Pro. If you go on their website, it's the Hadley Pro. And I bought this bag for under £100. How, you may be asking? eBay. So I've had my eye on these Hadley bags for quite some time. I did actually own a Hadley bag 2 or 3 years ago, but that was just a bit of an impulse buy. I found it secondhand on London Camera Exchange or something, and I didn't realise just how old the bag it was. I think it's from the 90s, early 2000s. It was a bit battered. The dividers weren't in the best condition and it wasn't great. It was really uncomfortable as well to actually carry a great deal of stuff in there. So I ended up selling it. But these slightly smaller messenger bags from Billingham, I have been eyeing up for a long time. The trouble this year, of course, is that it's very hard to actually decide which one is right for you. Obviously, most camera shops are closed completely. You can't just waltz in and ask to have a look, handle all the different size bags. And not many places actually stock very many Billingham bags, certainly here in North Wales. So it really was a case of trying to judge from pictures and YouTube videos trying to use the online demonstrations of how much gear you can pack in there, but I think I made the right call with this one. So this bag is the black canvas and tan leather version, and it's in very good condition, I have to say. I am very happy with it. There's a couple of marks on the back, but no one's ever seen the back, especially when you're wearing it. The dividers are in very nice nick as well. It's all very clean inside. I did pick up another couple of pieces as well. I bought a leather shoulder pad for the strap. That was also on eBay. I got that for £25. Again, perfect condition, like it's never been used. And I also, directly from Billingham, bought some of the orange dividers. I don't know if it's just me, but when using a messenger bag especially, I find it a bit harder to actually see inside, especially down to the bottom, which is especially hard when your dividers are a very dark colour. So these bright orange ones, you can see exactly what's in there. They reflect the light inside the bag much better. One thing to note is that they are a bit more of a nylon material rather than the cloth with the other three colours. So that does mean that you can't actually attach another smaller divider to it, but the way I've got it set up, it works pretty well. It doesn't bother me. So what is in my bag? A fair bit, actually. In here I've got my Fujifilm X100V. I also have the Pentax MX with the 40mm 2.8 pancake lens. I also have the 50mm f1.7, and then I've got a few accessories such as the Manfrotto Pixie tripod. I keep a Anker power bank in here. I have the Nissi Pro filter kit in there because I am still testing it out. I've not had much time at all to actually go anywhere. Well, I've had plenty of time, it's just that I'm not allowed to, but the review is coming soon. And then I've even got space for a water bottle or a flask of coffee. Then I've also got my iPad Pro. This is the 2018 11-inch at the back of the insert. This is great if I want to sit down in a cafe, do a little bit of editing on some photos that I've just taken. And the front pockets, which are expandable. In one I've just got a couple of spare batteries for the Fujifilm, as well as a lens cloth. And then the other one I've got a couple of little tools. I've got a light meter, and this is where I'll be keeping a spare film as well. And of course, spare batteries for the Pentax. Always need spare batteries for the Pentax. Yeah, that's all that's in there right now. Really, this is exactly what I bought this bag for. I don't want to be cramming all of my photography gear in there. This bag, I'm hoping, will never have a Sony body inside it. The whole reason that I bought the Fujifilm X100V was for a completely separate system so that I can go out without even having to think about gear. I have one camera with the lens attached, and that is what I have to work with. Saying that, I am trying to get hold of the TCL tele extender, which gives the lens a 50mm equivalent rather than 35. I do like using 50mm, but still, the last time I went out with a messenger bag and a Sony camera, I ended up cramming 5 different lenses into that messenger bag, and I got no good photos. I was too preoccupied thinking about focal length and aperture between the different lenses that I just didn't shoot anything. Other things to note and reasons to purchase a Billingham: durability, proper canvas and leather, hand stitched. This thing should last me years and years, and it's the kind of bag that just will not go out of style either. It's a very nice looking bag. They're not cheap bags when you buy them brand new, but do what I did, get on eBay, set up a saved search for Billingham Hadley Pro or whatever bag you're looking for, and you'll get notifications when new bags appear. And don't be afraid to just put a bid in there. I put a £100 bid on this camera bag, left it for 3 days, and it sold for £99.50. I just had to check that. Yeah, £99.50. I win it with 50p to spare. I actually offered this guy £120 and he declined, thinking he would get more for it. So yeah, you can get some very good deals on these bags if you keep an eye out. Ask the sellers about the condition of the bag, ask them if there's something you think might be missing or anything. Ask and you will find out. And one other thing, canvas, waterproof. That's why they make tents out of it, or they used to. But saying that, I've not actually had a chance to test that out because it's rained here almost every day of 2021 so far until this bag arrived, so we've had no rain. But we'll skip ahead to tomorrow where I'm probably going to ask my mum to hose me down. I'm not really looking forward to this. So slight change of plan. It's roughly -2 here in the valley today, and with wind chill probably -3, -4, and the pipes are frozen, so I can't hose anything down. But instead, we've got a big old bucket of water. This is the Billingham Hadley Pro. I'll show you. I do in fact have my gear in here as well. It's all in there, iPad, everything. So far it certainly seems to be snowproof. I've taken the leather strap off just because there's no point in getting that wet really. And we'll just tuck the strap up like that. So yeah, wish me luck. Let's see how it does. Also, just try and think, how often would you actually have anywhere near this much water on your camera bag? I've probably done more than enough already, really. The back's pretty wet as well, and the front. I'm sure that'll do it. I'm quite scared now. Did it work? Or did it work? Okay, so we're back inside. You can see I've got a bit of a rag out. You can see it's still pretty wet on the bottom there. But let's open it up. The leather still works, I can tell you that much. So let's look inside the top. That is bone dry. There's a tiny little patch of wet stuff by there. That's probably just where it's been sitting on the front. But otherwise, that is bone dry. At the back, let's check the iPad. That is absolutely fine. In fact, we'll take the insert out. You can see I had all of this gear still in here. X100V, the Pentax, and everything else, power bank, whatnot. Just look around the insert. That looks bone dry as well. Yep. Into the bag. There is no moisture at all in there. That is perfect. And in the front pockets, cloth is fine. Batteries feel fine. I can't feel any moisture inside that one. And then the other one, light meter, bone dry. And everything else as well. Yeah, that is bone dry. And that's what you get with proper canvas. So yeah, there we go. That is my new camera bag and everything that I intend to carry in it. Hopefully I'll actually be allowed to just go to Liverpool for the day or something soon and just shoot a load of street stuff, see other people and sit in a cafe somewhere. I cannot wait. But until then, I'm just wandering around the house with this bag. I might walk down the lane with it. And yeah, I'm very much enjoying it so far. And I definitely look cooler. So that's it for this one. I think it was a fairly short one. Maybe not. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you might have learned something from it. I don't know what. If you'd like to see more like this video, please do consider hitting subscribe. Give this video a like if you liked it. And tell all your friends. If you've got any questions at all about this bag or anything that I've got inside it, do drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I'll probably do a long-term review in maybe 10 years time about this bag, so do keep an eye out for that one. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Until next one, be good, stay safe, get shooting, and I'll see you in the next video.